Once upon a time, in a quiet town in Italy, there lived a kind boy named Marco. He was 12 years old, full of energy, and loved his family very much. Marco lived with his mother and father, but times were hard. There wasn't enough money, and the family was struggling. One day, Marco's mother made a difficult decision. She would travel far across the ocean to a place called Argentina to work and send money back home. It broke her heart to leave Marco, but she promised him they would see each other again. She kissed him goodbye and left with hope in her heart. Weeks passed, then months. At first, Marco received letters from his mother, but then the letters stopped coming. No one knew what had happened. Marco waited and waited, but there was no news. He felt scared and sad, and he missed her more every day. One morning, Marco woke up with a decision in his heart. He would find her. Even though he was just a boy, he knew he had to try. So he packed a small bag, said goodbye to his father, and began a long journey. His only companion was his playful little monkey, Amigo, who always made him smile. Marco traveled across Italy, then across the ocean, and finally to the faraway land of Argentina. Along the way, he faced many challenges. He was hungry sometimes, he was tired. He didn't always know where to go, but he never gave up. He met people who helped him. Kind strangers, children, and families who gave him food, shelter, and friendship. One of them was a girl named Fiorina and her brother Tonio. They listened to Marco's story and decided to help him on his journey. They believed in him. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Marco kept walking, asking, hoping. His heart was full of love, and he knew he had to keep going. At last, when it felt like he couldn't take one more step, he found her. His mother was very sick, lying in a small room. But when she opened her eyes and saw Marco, her face lit up with joy. She held him close and they cried together. She had waited and hoped, just like him. They were together again. Marco's promise had come true. Even though he was just a boy, he had crossed the world for love. He had shown courage, kindness, and strength. And in the end, Marco taught us something very special, that no matter how far, love can always find the way, and that the bond between a child and a parent is stronger than anything in the world.